Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to EmoNews. Hope you had a great weekend. This is a news package for Tuesday, August 5th, 2025. I'm your presenter, Rick Francis. Let's kick things off with the headlines. Next Connects and Radiance Production is back at the helm of the World Creole Music Festival 2025 VIP Experience. Potter's Main Road in Antigua renamed Burning Flames Highway. Antigua celebrates Carnival 2025. Tanisha Balson places second runner-up at the Miss Caribbean Culture Queen pageant. Some tourists and business travelers may face up to $15,000 bond to enter US. And in local news, Next Connects and Radiance Productions to lead World Creole Music Festival after a brief pause due to scheduling issues. Next Connects and Radiance Productions have officially awarded the contract to produce the VIP experience for the 2025 and 2026 World Creole Music Festival. All matters regarding the previous contract cycle have been resolved in good faith following discussions with the Discover Dominica Authority, Ministry of Tourism, and key officials. The team is now fully mobilized and ready to deliver a world-class VIP experience for World Creole Music Festival Jubilee year. Some key updates are 2-year agreement finalized, VIP zone layout confirmed, logistics for international procurement, and early bird sales in motion. Miss Dominica 2025, Tanisha Balson, proudly represented Dominica at the 17th annual Miss Caribbean Culture Queen pageant held on August 4th, 2025 in Nevis. Competing among top regional queens, Balson placed in the top 5 and earned the title of second runner-up. The event, part of the Nevis Culturama Festival, featured segments in talent, swimwear, evening wear, and interviews. Though this was her first regional pageant, Balson stood out among strong contenders from across the Caribbean. The final results were Miss Guyana as the winner, first runner-up Miss Nevis, second runner-up Miss Dominica. Despite not claiming sectional awards, Balson's elegance and confidence left a lasting impact, further elevating Dominica's presence on the regional stage.
Her fun fact is that she was a part of the EmoNews Sign Language Club, so she's fluent in sign language.
Academics School of Learning has partnered with DeVry University to expand academic pathways for Caribbean students through the Bridge to Brilliance initiative. The partnership allows eligible academics learners to transfer into DeVry's online programs with up to 50% tuition savings. This marks a historic moment for Dominica, said Henman Williams, academics director. We're proud to offer access to globally recognized programs. The initiative focuses on preparing students for global careers in business, healthcare, and technology. A formal launch event is set for Tuesday, August 5th at 10 a.m. at the Intercontinental Cabritz Resorts and Spa, featuring leaders, students, and interactive sessions. The third edition of the Girlhood Brunch was held on Sunday, August 3rd, 2025, at the Realm, bringing together girls aged 13 to 19 for a morning of empowerment and inspiration under the theme Radiant You. The event featured a moving opening ceremony, a dynamic panel discussion on advocacy and finding one's voice, an interactive breakout session led by change makers and professionals. Now a signature initiative, the Girlhood Brunch continues to create a safe, supportive space for girls in Dominica to reflect, connect, and grow.
So we were founded in 2018, and it was rooted in the simple belief that every girl, every child, every young person has a right. So you get the name right? I have a right foundation. So a right to feel safe, a right to feel seen, a right to feel heard, a right to be celebrated, a right to lead, a right to thrive. And one of the most powerful expressions of our work is our Disrupt Her Leadership program. And many of the girls here would have gone through that program. And it's designed to develop, it was designed, and developed through participatory action research. So we spent about a year, collecting data and doing research with our girls, not only in Dominica, but throughout the Caribbean, based on their lived experience. Because they are the experts of the situation, their own situation, and they are the ones that are able to tell us what their needs are so that we can be able to work together to create better spaces for them.
And 3 Dominican fire officers have successfully completed the CARICOM CDMA or CDRU training held in Antigua, which concluded Monday, August 4th. Officers Kina Prevost, Erwin Mitchell, and Elijah Popo participated in a series of intensive training activities alongside representatives from other CARICOM nations, with their inclusion in the 2025 CARICOM Disaster Relief Unit, CDRU. Dominica strengthens its capacity in disaster response and relief operations across the region. An international award-winning Guyanese songwriter, singer, musician, and producer Samuel Medas was the highlight of Mount Zion Church Gospel Concert on August 3rd. Local acts were Kadosh Dancers, Sanctified, Champion in God, Shamandi Ministries, and more. Medas blessed the crowd with top hits like Royalty, Stronger, Heart for Heart, Ready, No Performance, and Good Over Here. Here's a clip courtesy Mr. Leaks Vlogs. And in regional news, Anita Obidi, popularly known as Cora Obidi, is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, dancer, and model. Born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, Cora began her entertainment journey as a child star in Nollywood, quickly earning a reputation as a multi-talented singing and dancing princess. She recently made a vibrant appearance at one of Antigua's daytime fetes, Breakfast Fete, where she was warmly received by fans and festival goers. Let's take a look at her dynamic performance. That was Cora Obidi. And in more Antigua news, Prime Minister Gaston Brown says cabinet is considering renaming Potter's Main Road in honor of iconic Antiguan band Burning Flames, as the group celebrates its 40th anniversary. Brown shared the proposal Burning Flames Drive on social media. Band member Clarence Edwards welcomed the news, calling it a long-awaited recognition. In addition, all 4 members of the band will be issued diplomatic passports to travel with greater dignity and respect. Formed in 1984, Burning Flames made up of brothers Clarence Toriano, also known as Onion, David Edwards, known as Bob I, and nephew Ron Watkins, known as Fox, is one of Antigua's most celebrated musical exports. And in Guyana, condolences are pouring in following the sudden death of Daniel Williams, head teacher of 3 Mile Secondary School in Batika. Williams tragically collapsed while delivering a speech at a public meeting in Agatash, Region 7, Mazurini, and was later pronounced dead by medical personnel. In a statement posted to social media, the People's Progressive Party, PPPC, of which Williams was an election candidate, expressed shock and sorrow over his passing. One statement read, "It is with deep sadness and profound shock that the People's Progressive Party mourns the untimely death of Daniel Williams. Daniel was not only a dedicated educator and community leader, but also a passionate advocate for the well-being of others. His legacy will live on in the many lives he touched." The party extended heartfelt condolences to Williams' family, friends, students, colleagues, and the wider Region 7 community, adding, "Our party has lost a dedicated comrade, and our nation has lost a true public servant." And in international news, the U.S. State Department is moving forward with plans to impose visa bonds up to $15,000 for the certain tourism and business travelers. According to a draft of a temporary final rule, the initiative targets visitors from countries with high visa overstay rates and will be implemented as a 12-month pilot program. This move revives a policy first introduced by the Trump administration in November 2020, shortly after Joe Biden won the presidential election. That rule required a $15,000 bond from travelers coming from about 24 countries, primarily in Africa, with overstay rates up to 10% or more. The updated visa bond pilot program is expected to be officially published in the Federal Register on August 5th. And in other news, a tragic maritime disaster occurred on Sunday, August 5th, 2025, when a smuggler boat carrying approximately 154 to 157 migrants capsized off the southern coast of Yemen, near Abiyan province. The International Organization for Migration, IOM, confirmed at least 68 deaths, with dozens more feared missing. And moving on to Britain. Britain has confirmed that a new bilateral treaty with France to return some migrants arriving via small boats will be implemented within days, following its ratification this Tuesday under the so-called one-in, one-out pilot scheme. The UK will send undocumented migrants arriving on small boats back to France, while France will allow an equal number of verified asylum seekers with close family ties in the UK to enter the agreement that was announced by Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron last month during Macron's state visit to London. British authorities plan to start detaining and returning migrants within days, with officials citing an initial target of around 50 removals per week, approximately 2,600 in the first year. Though officials declined to confirm exact numbers to avoid alerting smuggling networks, the pilot phase is set to run until June 2026, after which its effectiveness will be reviewed. And that's all for international news. Stay tuned for the sports segment after this short message.
Hey guys, I'm Alicia, your eyewear specialist. I'm so excited to welcome you to OptiShop right here in Roseau. We've got a wide selection of prescription glasses, from single vision to progressives and so much more. Our frames aren't just unique, they're affordable too, with styles you can only find right here at OptiShop Dominica. Ready to see the world in a whole new way? Contact us at 615-0431 to schedule your visit today. We can't wait to help you pick the perfect pair. OptiShop Dominica, where style meets affordability.
And this is a sports segment. Kicking things off over the weekend, West Indies faced Pakistan in the third T20 International. Batting first, Pakistan put up 189 runs for 4 wickets, powered by big contributors from Mr. Farhan, scoring 74, and Mr. Ayub, scoring 66. In response, West Indies fought back through half centuries from Alec Atanas, our very own, scoring 60, and Shafan Rutherford, scoring 51, but were untimely bowled out for 176 for 6 wickets, falling short of the 190 chase. Effective death bowling from Harris Roof and spin control from Mukim and Nawaz sealed the win for Pakistan. And in more cricket news, St. Lucia wins Windward Super 50. After a dominant display, Team St. Lucia are the Windward Super 50 champions. Our very own Gian Beljamin scored an impressive 51 runs from 45 balls. However, this was not enough, as St. Lucia won by 182 runs. A lone first-half goal proved decisive as Dominica fell to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the opening Group C match at the 2025 CONCACAF Under-15 Championship in Curacao. Despite battling hard, Dominica were unable to break through and conceded the only goal before halftime, leaving them with a 1-0 deficit at full-time. Dominica now turns their attention to their upcoming match against the Bahamas as they look to bounce back in their next outing at the tournament. And news coming from the Eastern Caribbean Volleyball Association proudly extend its heartfelt congratulations to Team Dominica for their stellar performance as champions in volleyball at the 2025 Windward Island School Games. A standout moment came with Bill Frederick being honored with the MVP Male Volleyball Award, recognizing his exceptional skill, leadership, and impact through the tournament. This accolade underscores the strength of volleyball in Dominica and serves as an inspiring example for young athletes across the Eastern Caribbean. The ECVA also commends the players, coaches, and supporting staff for their unwavering dedication and teamwork. Their commitment to excellence on and off the court is a true reflection of the passion sustaining sport in the region. Congratulations to all involved. Dominica has once again proudly raised the standard and shown what teamwork and perseverance can achieve. That concludes the sports segment. Stay tuned for the weather report from the Dominica Meteorological Service.
Hello, good day, and welcome to Weather Broadcast for today, Tuesday, August 5th. I am your presenter, Annie Coretta Joseph. Let's begin by taking a look at the tropical weather outlook, and currently there is a tropical wave out in the eastern Atlantic, and this wave is currently showing signs of further development as it continues to move west-northwestward towards the Lesser Antilles. As it approaches or skirts off the Leeward Islands over the weekend, it is expected to be a very strong tropical wave or a depression by then. As a result, interest in the Lesser Antilles, especially the Leeward Islands, you are advised to monitor the progress of this wave. We also have Tropical Storm Dexter, which continues to move towards the northeast and poses no threat to the Lesser Antilles at the moment. Let's take a look at satellite imagery. And out in the eastern Atlantic, we have the cloudiness associated with this tropical wave. And as it moves towards the Lesser Antilles, is expected to develop further. Across the Lesser Antilles today, especially the central and the northern Lesser Antilles, a surface to low-level trough maintains some cloudy skies across the area. As we zoom in on Dominica, we can see quite a bit of low-level clouds moving across the island, maintaining cloudy skies throughout the morning. Radar imagery shows some light to moderate scattered showers over Dominica during the course of the morning. Let's take a look at some Saharan dust. Some low concentrations of dust can be expected today and throughout the course of the week. People with respiratory sensitivities, you're advised to always ensure that you are prepared in the event that we have an increase in concentration. Let's take a look at conditions for tonight. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some scattered showers can be expected. Temperatures to be down to about 23 to 24 degrees Celsius along the coast and about 22 in the interior. Wind generally out of the southeast, peaking to near 20 kilometers per hour. Tomorrow, partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some scattered showers. Temperatures to peak near 33 degrees Celsius along the west coast, while the east coast may be up to about 31 degrees Celsius and the interior about 27 degrees Celsius. Winds generally coming from the east, peaking to near 25 kilometers per hour. Marine conditions slight to moderate with waves picking up to 3 feet on the west coast and up to about 5 feet on the east. Tomorrow's high tides will be at 1:38 a.m. and 3:40 p.m., while the low tides will be at 9:14 a.m. and 7:54 p.m. Let's take a look at the next 3 days. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some scattered showers can be expected throughout the period. Nights to be about 24 degrees Celsius, while daytime temperatures to peak near 33 degrees Celsius. Winds peaking to near 25 kilometers per hour throughout the next 3 days. Marine conditions tomorrow picking up to 5 feet on the east coast. As we move into Thursday and Friday, a slight increase in wave height can be expected, peaking to near 7 feet. The sun will rise tomorrow at 5:48 a.m. and set at 6:34 p.m. For up-to-date information, you can scan this QR code and follow our WhatsApp channel, or you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Dominica Met, or our website at weather.gov.dm. Thank you for viewing and join us tomorrow for your next weather broadcast. Good day.
And that's a wrap for this evening's news. I am your presenter, Rick Francis. This has been EmoNews, every moment online. Thank you for viewing.